Hey everyone, welcome back with Beano Mac, where today we're going to continue our playthrough of Family Guy the Videogame for the PS2. And we're going to continue our playthrough with Stewie, you know, the evil mastermind here. There's 3 playable characters. There's Stewie, which we're starting off with, and we did, you know, the first episode in the tutorial level. And then, you know, I think next we're going to play as Brian, and then eventually Peter, and it's just going to cycle through these 3 characters. The 3 people you would want to play as in a Family Guy video game, which is pretty cool. And it looks like Stewie's going to have to take over the hospital, because, what happened was, Peter still had PTV in the last episode. In case if you don't want to watch it, I'll just do a quick recap. Peter had PTV. His satellite dish was going to be used by Stewie in order to, you know, take over the minds of the whole world and stuff like that for world domination. What the hell's going down at the bottom of the screen? So Stewie wanted to use his mind control ray to take over the world. But Bertram, you know, took over it instead, tricked Stewie into blowing up the satellites, and now Stewie is heading to the hospital to where Peter is because the satellite fell on Peter. And he has to apparently go inside Peter's testicles because that is where Bertram's base is, I guess, which you think he would have upgraded after being born, but I don't know. Especially after that 9 months, I mean, you know, what the hell was he doing in the womb? But like I said, I mean, this game is definitely, you know, it was 2006, so it was based off of Season 4. So, I mean, there's already a whole bunch of references. I mean, Bertram, I believe, is Season 4. PTV was, I think, Season 4. And that's when the show started to get a little more, you know, I guess, edgier, mean-spirited and stuff like that. So Meg is a punching bag at this point in time. We're going to see Doug later on in this level, which is Chris's pimple. And I think there's like a few cutaways that are like references to Season 4. And quite honestly, I'm surprised. I could be wrong, but I don't remember this game having a lot of references to the first 3 seasons of Family Guy. And maybe there's even Season 5 references I just, I don't recognize or anything like that. But the first 3 seasons are probably my favorite story-wise. And I think the funniest episodes are honestly after the fact. It's just the stories are not as good. But the humor, I think, is just really on point, as the kids these days say. And I apologize for being such a terrible shot as well. Still figuring this stuff out. It's also, you know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna blame it a little bit on the game design and stuff too. Getting them angles, the curvature, you know what I'm saying. But I think Season 4 has my favorite episode, which is, I think it's called Petarded or Petarded or whatever, or Petarded, I can't remember. I don't know how you would pronounce it, but that's the episode where Peter finds out that he's actually mentally retarded. And it just has some of, like, the funniest gags, in my opinion, which I think they replicate in this one. One of them, like, the most random thing is, like, the fire trucks being a wild animal for some reason.
Oh, man, look at him squirm. Yeah, lots of luck, kid. I'm dead. Aren't you guys dead yet?
I think he might attack us, but we'll leave him alone. Death being voiced by Norm Macdonald, that was always a really cool, I think he was in his first appearance. That was always a really cool thing. I like Norm Macdonald. Never really had a starring role or anything like that, but very dry sense of humor, but a very funny guy. And he also hated the fact that O.J. Simpson got off, just like about almost everybody. And I don't know, it's tough for me to like look at what happened with that in hindsight, and it's just kind of like, how the hell did that guy even get off to begin with? I mean, it really is, you know, it definitely does, you know, I think that was the first real big, you know, celebrity picture, in my opinion, that I can remember. I'm sure there's people who were like from the 80s and, you know, 70s and say, nah, this guy got off because he was famous and stuff like that too. But that's definitely one of the biggest examples by far of like just a celebrity blatantly doing something wrong and getting away with it. And honestly, the most recent example of that was P. Diddy. And on top of that, I mean, apparently there was a lot of issues with, you know, the way that the... God damn it, the stupid visible wall. But also, apparently there was a lot of issues with how the evidence was presented, and then there's the stupid frickin' statutes of limitations they had to contend with and stuff, and that was just really lame. I never really understood that kind of law. Hey, you're free from, you know, your wrongdoing because it happened a while ago. Like, what? Which I'm sure there's some things I'm not understanding properly about that stuff, but man, it seems like whenever, you know, it's brought up, it's always in a negative context of like, oh, he did this terrible thing, but you know, the people that are accusing him of these kind of things, even if they have evidence and stuff. Yeah, it's just doesn't work because it was just too long ago. But who knows? Maybe I'm sounding like a massive idiot right now. It's been a while since I've studied this stuff in school. Alright, now we gotta go for some grade A platforming here. Just like Super Mario 64.
Blast it all! In this model, the aperture is all the way at the top.
I remember that as a kid, this used to kick my ass, so we're gonna see how we fare now as an adult. A man who has experienced many platformers in his time. Watch out for that laser. I think that might be an instant kill, honestly. Oh yeah, there's Doug.
Now, this is what I'm talking about.
It's kind of nasty. I gotta say too, I mean, there's always gonna be awkwardness when it comes to, you know, like a 2D cartoon translating into a you know, a 3D space. I gotta say, Family Guy the Videogame actually does a really good job at it, I think. You know, it's definitely not as bad as freaking the Ed, Edd n Eddy game, that's for sure. I think SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, like the SpongeBob games, even though they didn't replicate the art style exactly, I think they just kind of did a really good job with the 3D models. Especially in SpongeBob the movie and Battle for Bikini Bottom, Lights Camera Pants, that kind of that era of SpongeBob titles. Which, if you want to ever watch any playthroughs on that, of course you can always check it out on my channel. Playlists available. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of the crazier parts of this game. I definitely remember this room. Good lord. Oh man, they got the Quagmire baby. Oh boy. What the hell was going on with this woman? They got the power-up packs we need. Seriously, it's.
Oh God, I feel like I'm gonna burn.
I also love the fact that like they're all the same woman. They couldn't even do different models either. Like I think it. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but I actually do like the fact of that. Let's see if Bonnie, what she's got. Let's see if Susie's in there. Guess she's just not ready yet. What the hell is that? A poster of Quagmire? Like I said, the gameplay is, I'll be honest, is not really top notch in this, but the references and just the jokes and stupid humor are pretty decent.
The doctor said there might be explosive complications.
The randomness, that's just, you know, classic freaking Family Guy, vintage Family Guy there.
Whatever it is, we've got it.
Now my ray gun does more damage. Soon, Bertram, your uppers shall come.
Oh boy, we got freaking Rebecca Chambers over here. I love the fact that it's not even trying at this point to like have a normal level set up at this point. Or follow any sort of actual real, you know, real life structure. I also love how she's just kind of going back and forth. She's not really trying to fight me. Or even defend herself. So yeah, I'm actually clearing this a lot faster than I thought. I'm not sure how far it goes though. I think I have to use like these freaking there's like these corners on the walls I have to hit and stuff like that. And it sucks, the freaking sharpshooters, man, like they can freaking hit me from anywhere and I can't do the same, I don't think. Alright, we got her at least. Yeah, these shooting controls are terrible. But then again, maybe I'm the one who's terrible. Alright, I'm just kind of shooting at this point. Alright, we at least got her. I just got a freaking. I can't figure out how to get that one in the back there. Let's see here. Let's try and shoot against this wall. Maybe if I keep doing the threes, it'll eventually work. God damn it, I feel like I've broken every single one except this. There we go. There we go, folks. Oh, that was actually pretty cool. I got him literally spawn camped right there. But I do have a question for the day, folks. What is your favorite Family Guy episode?
Enemy sighted. I'm melting.
Like I already shared mine, which was probably Pete's Art and stuff like that. They also had the one with, man, I just loved all the gags, you know, like the freaking fire truck, National Geographic thing that made no sense. The freaking Trivial Pursuit part of that was pretty hilarious as well, with Peter playing the child version of the game, then getting an ego. Even just the opening gag, I think, was how he walked his keys out of his car. And, you know, obviously, and, you know, that was one of my favorite gags in the entire series. Can I reflect? There we go. I guess it doesn't matter. Is it any metal, or is it just the like corners that pop out that I reflect on? I don't even know at this point. Let's see. I want to try and collect as many of those freaking pieces as I can to upgrade my weapon. Let's see here. Alright, I think I should be able to make it from here. See, the glide mechanic messes a lot of people up. But I'm used to it from SpongeBob Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, so no skin off my teeth or whatever the hell.
It's in use. I should have to
Who the hell let him in here?
A stray blast could destroy the equipment.
What's it get? They're all the same model. I love it. Like, even with like the freaking doctors that you fight and stuff like that, they like, there's a few different versions of those guys, so.
It's that pervert from next door.
But not these nurses we gotta interact with. Alright, let's use the mind control ray.
Oh my God,
It's always so nice just to have, you know, these characters interact with certain objects, you know, for some jokes. I don't know, I gotta wonder, like, what the hell kind of hospital here is just
Pervert cootie.
with all these freaking laser beams and stuff.
Wanna play doctor?
Look at the run animation on him too.
No one help me.
Hey nurse, can you examine this lump?
Oh, God, I'd rather die.
Quagmire used to be such an iconic character. Now I guess he's just kind of like the
Mind control gun work on Asian chicks?
irritated and fed up with other characters bullshit kind of guy now, I guess. Like, I think Herbert, the pervert is what they used to call him. I think that he's not really a part of the show either, which he was like the old, you know, pedophile dude. I like this dog though. I thought I think his dog's name was Jesse. You know, the super old dog that just kind of dragged himself along, and I thought it was a really cool, cute dog. That said, we're just about done with this room, folks, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Check out next week's episode on Licensed Thursday, but above all else, please remember to have a nice day. And remember, I want to hear about your favorite Family Guy episode in the entire series, whether it be story or for the humor, or both, or even the characters and stuff like that. Share it down below. Remember, above all else, to have a nice day.